Hello everyone, Cheryl Ann here with another completed journal. This one is 11 by 8.5, my new favorite size. She has 4 signatures. I didn't count the pages. I think it's about 160 because I think each signature has about 10 papers. She has a pretty good size spine, about 1.5 inches. Here's the back. I have not sealed her yet. Everything is glued down, but all I have to do is seal this on the back. I did use, I did find a, I'm having a brain freeze, napkin that had the wolf. I've never used it, so I used it on her. And then on the front is this, she did need a closure. She got a little alligator mouth at the end because she's so stuffed. It was this beautiful digital kit that I got from Artie Mays. She has a lot of handmade things. I did the cover. She has 2 layers of gesso and then green and brown acrylic paint. This is some gel printing that I did. This was some splatters that I did, but it went with the colors here, and that's parchment paper. So let's take a look. I almost didn't put this one in my shop. I almost kept her. I'm calling her Woodland Winter, and this is another napkin that I've never used. But look at the colors. I was able to find these colors in acrylic, and every time I use my jelly plate, I just rolled off my brayer. So I got a whole bunch of really yummy things to add. This is a huge pocket here on the front, and I included this journaling card because it has a tree on it, and it is cardstock, and that's the back. So there's plenty of room there, and then she has a couple handmade tags in here. So 4 signatures. Each signature starts with cardstock, plain white. This is some fabric I've never used it. A lot of things in here I've never used. I've had them and I've never used them. She has lots of tags and journaling cards and handmade tags that I made. Even though I made, what's funny is that even though I made a lot, I still ran out. Here's a fabric with a little insert. I did try to leave quite a few pages for you to do your own thing on. That's a digital from Artie Mays, I do believe. Here's another piece of my paper that I did my brayer on. The Raven is from Screech Owl Studio. I've wanted to make a kit using her digitals for years. I never have, so this is my first one. This paper is legal size, and I wet it, and then I just took my brush over it with some watercolors, but I wanted to kind of match the colors. She has greens and browns and blues. And then I found this in a little book on the little bear in the forest. I had to include the little bear. So there's plenty of room for you to write or add photos. Beautiful owl. That's from the Artie Mays kit. Oh, and look at this. I don't remember which artist did this. I'm gonna have to go look through my purchases, but I did use this person's, so if you know who it is, let me know and save me having to look through 40 pages of Etsy purchases. She does have some fabric here on the edges. Not too much. I didn't overdo it. Oh, and I made a lot of handmade book tucks. I stayed up like 2 or 3 nights till 11 o'clock doing it. This is from a children's book. So she does have a lot of those. Here's another one of my Brayer pages. I really love doing those now. Another journaling card. Some cardstock. I don't remember if that's Artie Mays or Screech Owl. Cardstock. This is the end of the first signature. Every signature at the end of it has one of these handmade book page. That's Honey Puddle. And this is a photo I found in a book, and I'd been saving it for something special, so it went in here. This is a postcard, digital, so that I thought went in there. It matches the blue over here. The owl and the raven. You know, we have ravens in our neighborhood. They've been nesting in the palm trees across from our house for 40 years, and they have a Cooper's hawk. And the ravens will chase off the Cooper's hawk. Now we have a great horned owl. Oh, don't you love this is so yummy. I can't wait to do more of these. And I tried to match, like I said, I tried to match the colors in the journal with the colors I was using with my brayer and my jelly plate. So each journal, I think now, will have matching colors. So yeah, the owl, the great horned owl comes. We've heard him a couple nights now. But that's only at night. My husband said it was 3:30 a.m. when he heard it. And we're in the desert. We're in the desert in town. That's Screech Owl. Oh, look at these. Oh, they're just gorgeous. I liked picking up some of the pinks too. Of course, I wrote all this down on a card so I wouldn't forget. And then what did I do? I lost the card. So that's why I'm fumbling around trying to figure out who these talented artists are. Although I'm getting to the place I really like doing this, but you know, it's hard to find pictures in books and magazines. I mean, it really is. That's why the digitals come in so handy. Like, I could never find that. I don't have the books. Our local library, which is 2 blocks away, is having a book sale starting Friday. And guess where I'll be? I already told hubby. I'm going Friday, so don't look for me. Love the stags. Oh, and this one flips out. I made it so you have a little hidden place. And this is the end of the second signature. I made a lot of these little tags and journaling cards, so they're kind of stuck in here. Oh, and this one, look at the colors. But see, you get to match the colors with the digitals with your own, if you have enough acrylics. I have tons of acrylics. I need to move a little faster here. Oh, look at those. Just gorgeous. We actually have deer up in our local desert mountains. Yes, we do. We have a pinyon forest, and then we have the ponderosa forest. And I have seen deer. I've also seen 3 bobcats. And I believe one time when I was out hiking alone in the mud, I found prints from a mountain lion because they were as big as my hand. And they weren't canine because they didn't have claws. We do have mountain lions in our local mountains. I put the squirrel and the fox together. I hope they behave. Oh, here's another one with the acrylic. But I had so much fun matching the colors. It kept me busy for days. This one took me a couple weeks to make. Oh, and then I did some stenciling. So there are some journaling cards with stencils on them. Like I said, I almost did I almost didn't put this in my shop. I almost kept her. I just fell in love with this one. I love the forest. I love the forest animals. I love crows and ravens. Here's some owl fabric that I've never used before. I've never had an opportunity to use it, so this is a little pocket thing. Oh, these deer, squirrels, all the animals that we have in our mountains. We're in the desert, but if you drive 10 minutes up, I'm sorry, sirens are going by. 10 minutes up Highway 74, you're in the Pinyon Forest, and it's an hour to Idlewild. And I have had an owl fly over me. I didn't even know it till I saw him go by. Oh, God. Yeah, I know. Now the dog's going to howl because the siren went by. I'm sorry. There's no controlling him. He has to get it out of his system. Now he's going to complain about it. Yes, siren went by and it hurt my ears. This one I really love. All these colors. I had so much fun with these little tags and journaling cards. I got to sew and I got to try my collage. I think I'm getting a little better at collaging. Still not my strong point. Here we go. Look at that yumminess. Oh, just love doing those. Another tag. She's got a lot of stuff in her. I'll say that, and that's why I had to put the. I did have to put the closure on her. She kind of branched out all by herself. She got kind of stuffy. This one I had left over from fall, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to put it here on this page next to the ferns, and so I did. Another belly band. I have 2 or 3 belly bands in here. Oh, and this is a little place for you to write. It doesn't flip up, so that one doesn't flip up. Here's some fabric that I had. Uh-oh, I gotta get going here. And this last pocket is just stuff full of stuff. I come to the end. Here's the owl. And then she has a huge pocket here with some journaling cards. And I saved this. I almost didn't put it in here. I love my blue jays, my scrub jays, but I did. Some lucky person is getting my scrub jay card. That's how much I love you guys. So that's her. She's you know, she's got a lot of stuff here in the middle. But like I said, I really love this one. I hope somebody loves her as much as I do. I will put her in my Etsy shop, Deserts and Beyond, so check there. Have a great day. Until next time, bye for now.